With a big farewell to my husband, watching him head off to work, a pang of unease gripped me. In the quiet moments that followed, I found myself reflecting on the subtle shifts that had been occurring within me in recent days. Really, I couldn't shake the feeling that something important was missing. Like a piece of myself had been misplaced along the way. Despite my love for my husband, there was a sense of discontent that lingered in the corners of my mind, leaving me feeling adrift and uncertain. Closing the door behind Kenji, I stood alone at the door as the weight of my conflicting emotions bore down on me. On one hand, I cherished the love and companionship that my husband provided, grateful for the bond we shared. But on the other hand, there was a nagging sense of longing, a yearning for something more that eluded me. I couldn't quite put my finger on it. I hoped that whatever I was feeling could be resolved in time. Perhaps it was simply a passing phase, a natural ebb and flow of emotions that would eventually settle into place. As the day wore on, the sound doorbell echoed through the quiet of the house, signaling Sato's arrival for our tutoring session. With strange excitement bubbling in the back of my mind, I made my way to the door. I offered Sato a warm smile of welcome, noting the flicker of anticipation that danced in his eyes. Despite my attempts to quell the rising excitement within me, I couldn't help but wonder about the source of this strange energy that seemed to permeate the air between us. Before I could voice my thoughts, Sato initiated the conversation. "Hey, Miss Erica, you seem like you're in a good mood today." Sato's declaration surprised me. "Do you think so?" "Yeah, for sure. I think that you were able to give my gift a... yeah." I had to remain quiet after hearing him say that. I didn't want him to know that I used... For some reason I couldn't deny it either. So I was right. Before it was wild. And she's just like, "Oh, I can't say anything. I don't think we should be talking about this. Or not. I just want to know if you liked my gift or not." Please, Hanzo, this is so inappropriate. It's just a simple question. You just say, you don't know if you talk, you don't know what he's talking about. See, that wasn't so. Please just focus on today's lecture. Sure thing. Sato and I sat on the couch for our tutoring session, opened the textbook and started the day's lesson. We delved into the material. I found myself increasingly aware of Sato's proximity. Starting brushing against my eyes, he leaned in and asked questions or resolved doubts. At first, I felt a flicker of irritation at his proximity as a reflective response to his invasion of my personal space. But as the session progressed, I couldn't help but feel a strange sense of intrigue at Sato's behavior. His touch, though unexpected, carried a subtle undercurrent of electricity, sent a shiver of excitement down my spine. Instead of rebuffing his advances as I normally would have, I found myself drawn to him. Though I knew that his actions were inappropriate, part of me couldn't deny the thrill of excitement that coursed through me at his touch. Okay. As much as I wanted to deny it, yeah. Yeah, you are loosening your reasoning. But, yeah. She done lost it. Oh, now she's getting some sense back. Oh, now it's going too far. Yeah, let's focus on the lecture. Yeah. She's trying to regain her reasoning. She's trying. You say so. I don't know how far that would have gone if I hadn't put a stop to it. You know. I still had enough reason within me to avoid that. Just as I was thinking that I had gained control over the situation, a quick turn of events changed that thought for good. One night as I sank into the warm embrace of the bath water, with the tension of the day slowly melting away, my thoughts turned to Erica. For the past few weeks, I couldn't shake the feeling that I've been neglecting her, allowing the demands of work and other responsibilities to come between us. I resolved to make amends, to show Erica just how much she meant to me. As the scene enveloped me in its comforting embrace, I made a silent promise to myself. We would go out on Friday, just the two of us, to reconnect and rediscover the bond that had been brought us together in the first place. The thought of spending quality time alone with Erica filled me with a sense of anticipation, a glimmer of excitement amidst the mundane routine of daily life. I imagined us laughing and talking over a romantic dinner, lost in the simple pleasure of each other's company. That soaked in the warmth of the bath, the stress and worries of the day seemed to melt away, replaced instead by a sense of hope and renewal. Though I couldn't change the past, I could make a conscious effort to prioritize my relationship with Erica in the days to come, to show her just how much she meant to me. Okay. So I dried off and immersed in the bathroom with the warmth of the bath still lingering on my skin. I found Erica sitting on the couch, lost in thought. So with a determined stride, I made my way towards her, my heart brimming with a mix of apology and excitement. Hey, babe. Oh, hey, hon. I hope I'm not interrupting any important thoughts. Not really. What's up? Well, I've been doing some thinking. I realized I've been neglecting us lately. So I wanted to make it up to you. Erica looked up, a hint of curiosity in her eyes. She regarded me. What do you mean? I took a deep breath, summoning the words I had rehearsed in my mind. That we can go out on Friday. There's two of us. Spend the day exploring the city, maybe catch a movie or go out for dinner. Wherever you want, just some time for us to reconnect. A smile tugged at the corners of Erica's lips. I felt a surge of relief wash over me. Sounds wonderful, darling. Couldn't help but return her smile, weight of my guilt lifting with each passing moment. Glad you think so. I just want to make sure you know how much you mean to me. I reached out and took my hand, squeezing it gently. Dang, I don't know where my thing went. I know when I appreciate it more than you know. With a sense of contentment settling over us, we sat together on the couch, lost in conversation as we discussed our plans for Friday. And so Friday finally came after a couple of days. Yeah, I even made sure to get ready most of my work beforehand, only for me to be free for Erica. Let's see her POV. I watched my husband get ready for work in the morning, since the extent bubble within me at the thought of our planned date tonight. We had been looking forward to it all week, and I couldn't wait to spend some quality time together, just the two of us. As he headed out the door, a smile played at the corners of my lips, anticipation coursing through my veins. I busied myself preparing for the evening, carefully selecting the outfits and imagining the memories we would create. I wanted Kenji would like me with this outfit. And what you saying? I think we have a winner. That looks nice. As I had finally settled on my outfit for the night, my phone started ringing. One of them might be calling. I looked at the screen and smiled to confirm it was Kenshi. She got the answer after that. Hey, babe. Hello? Yes, I'm sorry, but something urgent. Yeah. I had a feeling. Then came up at work and now all of a sudden I can't do it. It's like, it's unfortunate for her. He switched our date to, couldn't believe it. He was canceling our plans, so once again, it's like he no longer cared about me. He only had time to work. Couldn't help but feel so angry at that moment, and I was too tired of it to even pretend. Again, you kidding me? Yeah. Let him know. Let him know. You always do the same, well, that thing. So my father also came up to me and the project was urgent. Can't afford to risk my job by leaving it unfinished. Yeah, like I said, it's always the same thing. Wait for his response, hoping he will magically change his mind, go out with me for the night, as he had promised. But in place, I found nothing but silence. I made up my mind. Fine, just don't. Just don't expect me to be waiting around for you when you finally decide to make time for me. Hung up my phone with anger and frustration. Yeah, let him know. Disappointment of yet another canceled date night just weighed heavily on my heart. Couldn't shake the feeling of frustration that had been building within me for weeks. Tired of constantly being let down by my husband's broken promises, tired of feeling neglected and unappreciated. Without pausing to consider the consequences of my actions, a certain determination coursed through me, telling me to take matters into my own hands. I promised a date night, and for my own sake, I was going to have one. I reached for my phone and dialed Sato's number, my fingers trembling slightly with nervous energy. Damn. Hey Sato, I know it's a sudden, but if you are not busy, would you like to go out with me tonight? That is crazy. There was a brief pause near the end of the line before Sato's voice came through. Sure, Miss Erica, I'd love to. Just name the place and time and I'll be there. The little excitement shot through me at his response, a sense of liberation washed over me as I realized I was finally taking control of my happiness. I told him where I would like to go, and he agreed to everything without hesitation. It was nice to know that a man could still do that for me. On second thought, I hung up the phone and went to the beauty salon, determined to look my best for the occasion. Once in the afternoons, I slipped into a sleek dress and applied a touch of makeup. A sense of empowerment filled me, leaving my frustrations lifting with each passing moment. Tonight was about reclaiming my agency, about re-embracing the freedom to pursue my desires without apology or hesitation. I even changed my hair to look better. But with a final glance in my mirror, I straightened my shoulders, made my way out of the apartment in a sense of anticipation coursing through my veins. Tonight was going to be different, and I couldn't wait to see where the evening would take me. As I missed out on the progress, since the excitement and anticipation bubbled within me. Okay, let's see. Hey, Miss Erica, wow, you look gorgeous. Thanks, Sato. You look pretty good as well. Surprised you called me to hang out. My dad got free all of a sudden. I didn't want to stay at home. In the case, it was nice knowing that you wanted to go out with me. Should we go then? Sure. Prospect of spending the evening with him, free from disappointment of my husband's broken promises, filled me with a newfound sense of liberation. As we wandered through the park, laughter and easy conversation flowed between us, washing away the tension and frustration of the past weeks. With each step, I felt the weight of my worries lifting, replaced by a sense of lightness and freedom. The day transitioned into evening. We found ourselves at a cozy restaurant where we shared a delicious meal and a few glasses of wine. The warmth of our camaraderie. Yeah, camaraderie. I've never actually seen that word spelled out, but I know what it is. So, first off, for anything, it enveloped us with like a comforting blanket, soothing the ache of the disappointment and anger. As the night progressed and the drinks continued to flow, I found myself growing increasingly intoxicated, my invitations slipping away with each sip. Though I tried to push aside the thoughts of my husband and his broken promises, they lingered in the back of my mind, driving me to drink more than I normally would. As we danced together in the dimly lit club, the music pulsing around us, I lost myself in the rhythm, the cares of the world melting away. Leaves trail and dipped, the weight of my intoxication grew heavier, as swimming when it makes the emotions to alcohol. I should get back now, Miss Erica. You want me to drive you home? And reluctant at first, I knew he was right. I had indulged in one too many drinks, and it was time to call it a night. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Sato. We made our way back to my apartment with my head still spinning. Here we are. Thank you for this evening, Sato. I enjoyed myself. Me too. Hanging around with a goddess like you was always fun. You were so sweet. You know, I used to think that you were just a fat guy with a... Okay. But you were smart and funny as well. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you... Yeah. It's okay. The big cock part saved it. I'm surprised that you even say that. Excuse me, I guess I'm still feeling a bit tipsy from all the drinks. Would like to come in for coffee? Of course, it would be my pleasure. Busy myself in the kitchen, preparing the coffee with trembling hands. Feel Sato's presence behind me, his warmth enveloped me like a comforting embrace. Erica, you look so gorgeous today. Spending the evening with such a sexy and classy woman made me... Okay. Stop, this is not right. Oh, Erica, I know you want this as much as I do. You invited me out otherwise. I mean, he's calling it like he sees it. You're really your husband, I know. I mean, like that doesn't deserve you, Miss Erica. Or Hamster neglecting such a gorgeous wife. Sounds like you need a man that can fulfill all his desires and needs. Gentle press of his body and smile sent a jolt of excitement that coursed through me. Each whispered word that fell from his lips made my heart pound faster. I slipped through my chest. His words were like a soothing balm to my soul, filling me with a sense of peace and contentment that I hadn't felt in far too long. You are such a goddess, Miss Erica. I never neglect such a perfect woman. With each tender caress and sweet compliment, I feel myself melting into his arms, the weight of my worries and frustration slipping away in the face of his unwavering affection. As I turned to face him, the heat of his gaze burning into mine, I felt a certain desire coursing through me, igniting a fire that threatened to consume us both. You are so sweet to me, Sato. But I am married. Don't give me that. And after all, yeah, after everything all done, I don't think that's a thing anymore. But I'm the only man capable of satisfying your needs right now. It's not your fault. Your husband simply doesn't understand his luck to have you as his partner. And with a wife trying to remain loyal even now she has been abandoned and left alone for so long. You truly are one of a kind, Miss Erica. So if you want, just for the night, let me be the one to please you. With a promise on his lips, Sato pulled me close, his touch setting my soul ablaze with a longing I had never known before. She's gone. The touch of his lips against mine sent electric currents dancing around my skin, feeling a fire that blazed to life within me. The moment there was nothing else in the world but the two of us lost in the throes of a passion that defied all logic and reason. Not if you walked in. We melted into each other, the world around us faded into obscurity, leaving only the two of us lost in a timeless embrace. I could feel the weight of my worry and frustration slipping away, replaced instead by a sense of euphoria and contentment that washed over me like a gentle tide. His passionate embrace lingered, Sato gently lifted me into his arms to carry me to the living room. Alright, Sato got dressed and left the apartment as I changed into my night clothes. Gave a quick clean to my living room before going to bed, wait for my husband to arrive. The life energy from the encounter I had with Sato took over me and I ended up closing my eyes and falling asleep. Didn't know my husband came home, but for the first time in a very long time, I was able to sleep with a smile of satisfaction. Stepped through the front door and was met with a sight of loneliness in the apartment. My Erica was already asleep on the bed. Hanging guilt tugged in my heart, I realized how distant we had grown in recent weeks. Strain of work and our other obligations was taking its toll on our relationship. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Guess we'll continue with his POP. The next couple of weeks, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off with Erica. She seemed more distant than ever, shutting me out whenever I tried to reach out to her. So, it left me feeling helpless and worried, unsure of how to bridge the growing divide between us. Determined to reconnect with her, I managed to carve out a free night in my busy schedule to spend with her, hoping that some quality time together would help us rediscover the spark that had once ignited our passion. We did a lot of things together on my free night, but despite everything, things didn't quite feel as they used to. After dinner, we went back to the apartment, and in a desperate attempt to reconnect with my wife, I took her to the bedroom. I gazed on Erica and felt my heart flood with desire as I undressed her. She was so beautiful, her curves and softness like a magnet drawing me in. Leaned down to kiss her, and as our lips met, I could feel the familiar stirrings of passion within me. Something was different that night. After that, she was fit to go take a bath and then come back to bed and sleep without saying much. Only thing I was able to make her, for the pain and sadness, I realized that things had changed between us. Passionate connection that we had once shared was slipping away, replaced by an awkwardness and distance that made everything feel wrong. Despite my best efforts to ignore the suspicion lingered in the back of my mind, growing stronger with each passing day. Erica cheating on me? Thoughts suddenly chilled down my spine, filling me with a sense of dread, uncertainty that I couldn't shake. I neglected her needs, and I failed to see the signs of her unhappiness. Questions swirled in my mind, leaving me grappling for answers in the darkness of the night. After her shower, Erica came back with a cup of hot tea for me. She said it was a small gesture to thank me for the amazing evening with me, but for some reason I found her words hard to believe. So I drank the beverage, after which I got into bed and fell asleep until the next morning. Okay. That's it for right now. I guess eventually he's gonna start asking questions on what's going on, and then we'll see how that goes whenever the next part comes out. But yeah, so about this time, I guess y'all should know the name by now. If you saw the title, if not, oh well. I'm going to try to get out for yourself and see the other POVs. If I pick different POVs than what you wanted, of course, everything for this game will be in the description below. This is available on Patreon as well as Discord, I believe. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So with that being said, I'm just going to end it here. So hope y'all had a good day. Yesterday better than tomorrow, and I will catch you all in the next video.